What's everybody? What's up, everybody? And welcome to another edition of Imagine Live, Chapter 181, live from the dojo. I'm your host, Mike Zeke, accompanied by a very dapper-looking Jimmy the Hippie. Like what you're wearing today, man.
That's right. It's that tie-dye guy from So High in the Sky. Here for Chapter 181. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. On this day, 24 years ago in 2000, Monday Night Raw aired from the Pittsburgh Civic Arena in the opening match. Papi Chulu defeated Kato's trainer, Julio Fantastico, in the opening bout. The main event saw Triple H defeat Cactus Jack by disqualification with interference from the Radicals. You might remember that, Mike Z.
Yeah, I remember that.
Big day in wrestling history here.
Yeah.
And as always, on a Wednesday, we are here to create our own history with you. We thank you for tuning in as always.
We have some great interviews tonight. We'll hear from Magnus Knox. We'll hear from Gorgeous Gregory, the Rad Boys. We will hear from the Imagine Heavyweight Champion, Chris Coleman, one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions, Malachi Gage. And we also, we know from last week, if you remember from last week, John Ross is expecting an apology from his son, the lowlife, James Ross, here on this telecast tonight. So we look forward to seeing that here a little bit later on here tonight. We also have a new fan of the week. That'll be up here shortly. And then our main event for the Imagine Live Championship, it will be the lowlife James Ross taking on Magnus Knox.
Magnus Knox versus James Ross, live here on a Wednesday from the dojo. That's a great match, and I'm sure it'll be a great showing for both men. But if you want to see Imagine Wrestling, the way to see it is to see it live. You can see that on February 17th. Tell them, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, man. Just a few short weeks away from February 17th. Don't forget to get your tickets. Go to the website right now. Get your tickets if you haven't gotten them already. VIP is almost completely sold out, so make sure you get them today. Don't wait.
Yeah, them crowds have been electric. They're filling up. It is wall to wall in that building. You have to feel that emotion, feel that atmosphere, and catch what we're doing live at Imagine Wrestling, because it is magic.
And you know, the lifeblood, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in every Wednesday and coming out to the Saturday shows and supporting us. You know, we love you. We also love our sponsors, and that's Renewal by Anderson. If you're looking for high-quality windows and/or patio, home door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese, a.k.a. DC Bentley of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870. Get a hold of DC, man. He'll get you new windows.
Yeah, DC's our guy. And like we always say, when you invest in your family, you invest in yourself. Call DC Bentley.
And why don't you invest in us right now and give this video a like, subscribe, share it with all your friends and family. Make sure they're tuning in every Wednesday to see Imagine Live here from the dojo.
Absolutely. While you're at it, hit us on all social media, anything Imagine Wrestling, including the website to get your tickets for February 17th.
And with that, let's see who the fan of the week is. There you go, man. Thank you very much, Lyndon and Rain, for being our fans of the week. If you or anyone else you know or love would like to be the fan of the week, make sure you send us a message on Facebook Messenger and or Instagram Messenger, and we'll be sure to get you on in the coming weeks. At this time, I'd like to bring in the former Imagine Heavyweight Champion, Gorgeous Gregory.
Mike Zeke, I apologize for grabbing you up like that. I shouldn't have done that. If you want me to pay for your dry cleaning, I will.
No, not necessary. Thank you for the apology. You don't have to apologize to me, but I would like to talk about what happened last week. I mean, I don't want to say what you have to say for yourself, but I would like to kind of know where your head's at here.
I want to talk about the watch.
Okay.
I want to talk about how the watch... Let me start this. I was a very, very dangerous man before all of this, and after what they did to me and what that lowlife did to me, I am 10 times more motivated and 10 times more dangerous than I have ever been in my entire life. My whole life, sweetheart. Now, Chris, you stole 5 pounds of gold from me. You stole it right out of my warm hands. And February 17th, I'm going to win it back. I'm going to win it back.
Okay,
And Mike Zeke.
Sorry.
Chris, I'm taking 5 pounds of flesh with me too, sweetheart. You're going to get beat down, and I'm taking the title that I never lost. My shoulders,
Great.
Mike, I'm sorry, Mike. My shoulders were never pinned. My shoulders were never held down for a count of 3. You stole it from me, and you're going to pay. I'm getting it back, sweetheart. What do you have to say, Mike?
Okay, so I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's already been announced. I've already been told this earlier. I'm sorry that you're just hearing this now, but already scheduled for February 17th, the Imagine Heavyweight Champion, Chris Coleman, will be taking on the unbreakable Tito Orich.
You kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I was asked to tell you and tell everybody this here tonight on this telecast.
All right. Somebody's got some explaining to do.
All right. Certainly worked up from last week and not taking that news very well. So I'm sure we'll hear about that next week. But moving on, let's hear from Magnus Knox. So how are you?
Pretty good. You opened the show. What's everybody? And to everybody, I have a message. I'd like to apologize from the bottom of my heart. I said something last week I shouldn't have said. You know, it's gotten to me. The scumbags and the losers and the cheaters in this locker room, it's weighing on my mind a bit. And, you know, I get up here, I get anxious, and things come out that shouldn't come out. I said I drank milk last week. That's not true. I drank almond milk. I respect animals. But I'd like to talk about the watch and what James Ross did last Saturday. He cheated, and that's not acceptable. You made me 100 times more dangerous when you did that. You made me 100 times more ready to take you on for that title. And when I win that Imagine Live title, I'll have gold around my waist, because it's about time I prove that I'm the real deal. And if I lose, somebody's got some explaining to do.
Is Magnus Knox the real deal? I guess we'll find out later tonight here when he gets his championship opportunity against the lowlife James Ross. And now at this time, 2 more individuals that I'm sure are very angry at the moment. Let's bring in the Rad Boys. Oh, hey guys.
Okay. And I'm gonna choke
Jake
him with
Wiley,
the bar like this,
Brayden
like
Elliott.
this, like this.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, you're choking me.
Oh, sorry.
How are we?
Yeah, we're just going over strategy right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, February 17th, right?
Big matchup.
Yeah. Tag team titles on the line again. And I'm going to choke him, but just like that. Like, come here. Let me show him again. Like this. And then I'm going to punch him.
Jake, is that a legal choke?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And then we're going to win those titles. And you want to know why we're going to win those? Mike Zeke and Brayden Elliott. Mike Zeke, Brayden Elliott. Mike Zeke, Brayden Elliott. Mike Zeke, Brayden Elliott. Jake Wiley, cameraman. Tell him why we're going to win them. Tell him.
Why are you going to win, Brayden?
Jesus. You got to calm down first. My heart is pulsating through my chest.
Yeah, we can feel it standing right here.
Tranquilo.
But we're going to beat the watch, and we're going to win back the tag team titles on February 17th. Because we are the best damn tag team going today. Isn't that right, Jake?
That's right.
That's right. We're the best damn tag team where? On the East Coast?
All over the place.
And Imagine Wrestling, the East Coast, the West Coast, the South Coast, the North Coast. Right? Is that place?
And Puerto Rico.
That is a place.
That is a place. But we're going to walk in on February 17th with 2 bangs, and we're walking out with 2 tag team title belts.
Yeah.
And the watch will know what everybody already knows.
Tell him.
I'll tell him.
Tell him.
I'll tell him.
Tell him.
Now
Yeah.
that the Rad Boys are in the...
Hold on. Hey.
What?
Hey, come on, guys.
Oh,
Please,
come on,
please.
what?
I don't want anything to happen like last week, please.
What do you two smelly farts want?
You got some Cheeto dust in your beard there, big man.
Hey, where's the third one at, huh?
Don't worry about where Alpha is. Now,
His wife not let him off the leash.
may I have my moment? You had your moment. Imagine management. I find it curious that you had Tito Orich all keyed up after that match. It's as if you weren't sure of Greg's ability to take the title home with him that night. And now you've booked him immediately to face me for the title on February 17th. Again, as if you are unsure of Greg's ability to wrestle it away from me again. Tito Orich, you've been gone quite a while. Decided to give yourself a new moniker. That's good. The Unbreakable. Well, I hope you've done the work to make yourself unbreakable, and that it isn't just some word you thought looked good on a t-shirt. Because February 17th, the world beater intends to put that name to the test. You are a man, just like anyone else, and I can and will break you and go home, still the Imagine Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. Malachi, would you like to speak?
I would like to speak. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rad Boys, for sticking around. Good dog. I mean, what is this? What is this, a rerun? Sure sounds like a rerun. The Rad Boys come here every single week. They talk about how you're going to win back those tag team championships, right? That's all you ever wanted.
Just trying to do my job.
I can hold it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. You come here every week and you talk about how you're the very, very best, right? You're the best on the East Coast.
Yeah.
But the watch, we don't have to tell you we're the best because we have the hardware to prove it.
Where have you been?
I was here defending my tag team championships and retaining my tag team championship. And to put the flag on the very top of the tent, February the 17th. Whoo, right over your head, huh? February 17th, we're going to retain our tag team championships. And then you can get back to your stick.
Oh, yeah, clown boy, are you, huh? Hey, why don't I put on some grease? Why don't I put on some grease paint? Oh, come on, guys! We get some help out here! Where's the ref? Come on! Let's go! Out of here! Break it up! Come on, break it up! Get out of here! Yeah, get over there! Come on!
Back up! Calm down, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Wasn't even your interview time.
Oh, look what I
Wasn't
got.
even your interview
Look what
time.
I got out of here.
Come on. That's enough. Come on. Calm down. That's enough. Come on, guys. Calm down. Go calm down. They were in the wrong. Go get yourself together. You all right? Come on, guys. All right. It's, everything all right?
I got it. We're good. Get him some help, please. I apologize about that. I feel like I'm apologizing every week with all the chaos going on here at Imagine Live. But to a little bit of a lighter note, let's bring in Lucio DeVere. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. On a high, of course. Still feeling great. How are we feeling
Great
today?
I'm still riding that wave of happiness. Feeling good after finally getting all this support from not only the imagination, but people I can now call them friends. Friends of Lucio. I mean, it feels good to say it. It feels great to hear it. To have their support all chanting my name, it really means a lot to me. Because I've dealt with being treated differently for not being the same. But I know I'm not the only person. I know all the friends of Lucio, or a lot of them, have dealt with being looked down upon. But I want them all to know how much their support means to me. And as long as they're here for me, they're my friends, I will always be there for them. So friends of Lucio, I want you to know that you've got a friend in me.
Oh, my God! What the hell's the matter with you?
Huh? Yeah, you got a friend? They got a friend in you? Huh? This is the kind of friend they have. This is the kind of friend they have.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the imagination, I am here with the magnificent Gerard Garrett. Gerard, you are on a hot streak of wins lately. What do you have to say to the imagination?
Yes, I am, brother. And I got to tell you, I might be one of the best things to happen to Imagine Wrestling in a long time. And I can't wait to see what happens next month, February 17th. Line them up. Double G is going to knock them down.
All right, that's a very confident Double G, the magnificent one, Gerard Garrett. Back to you.
Come on, that's enough.
You get back.
That is enough.
I'll do what I want.
Come on.
Get out of here. Huh? You want it? You want it too? Get out of here.
You're not.
Out of here. I do what I want. I'll show you. How's that, huh? How's that? Huh? This is the friend you've got. This is the friend, huh? This is the friend. Give me that microphone.
Friends of Lucio. What a joke. Just like you. Just like your 20-year career. Huh? What do you think of that? What do you think of that from your best friend, huh? Let him know.
Tell him. Come on.
Tell him. Now, you see, Mike Zeke, the other commentators, they like to say how cerebral I am. Well, let me tell you how cerebral I am. Almost, 12 to 18 months ago, after a show here in Altoona, I hit you from behind out in the parking lot. And it wasn't just to hurt you. No. It was to motivate you. Because unlike these people, unlike the management here, unlike people for 20 years of your career, I thought there was some potential there. And there was. I wasn't wrong. But the problem is, Lucio, you don't like to listen, do you? You like to talk. Why don't you tell us how you like to talk? You're too choked up. Okay. But I saw potential in you, and I saw potential for me in that potential because I have every intention of being a champion here. And the first stop on that would have been the tag team championships, which we won. We won in Du Bois. We performed in front of the largest crowd in Imagine Wrestling's history, and we won the tag team titles, and we could have called it a day. But no, you were too stupid to let it be. You were too stupid to let good enough be good enough. You had to go and sign the paper saying we defend 5 hours later. And then you weren't good enough to retain those tag team titles. Need I remind you, why don't you tell us, who got pinned in that match, Lucio? Tell us. That's right. You did. You did. And that's when I realized you're nothing more than a pawn. You can be nothing more than a pawn because you're nothing more than a joke. Heck, your son saw it 2 years ago. This audience knew it until recently because for some reason they got into your head and you somehow got into theirs. And why? Why? Because they hate me. That's it. They hate me and they hate that I have the truth. They hate that what I say about them, about this terrible society, about people like you, that is just facts.
But the problem is, as long as there are people like them and you around, my message will never have the chance to be heard by all the ears that need to hear it. So, that 20-year joke of a career, as you call it, I'm going to end it. And you're going to learn there are no gods. There are no masters. It's just enders.
Imagination. My name is Dave Brown, and I'm here with a brand new...
Hold on, Dave. Let me show you how it's done. Imagination. I am the B-O-S-S, boss of professional wrestling, Glenn Spector. This is the N-T-R-L, greatest natural athlete in all of professional wrestling, Cannon Christopher. And we are the Troublemakers. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, our brand new tag team here in Imagine Wrestling, the Troublemakers. And guys, I got to say, I'm a little afraid of what's going to happen with the tag team division.
I would definitely check on the Classic Rockers because I think they got rocked like a hurricane tonight. Am I right? Am I right, Dave? Did you like that? Did you like the hurting I put on your boys?
It was something. The Troublemakers, the big boss, Kane and Christopher. I mean, guys,
this is what we have in store, Dave. You're really tripping over your words. You're struggling tonight. And I know, because when you are in among the essence of absolute professional wrestling greatness that you see right here, look at this man, an absolute Adonis, the most devious mind in professional wrestling, Glenn Spector. I got Kane and Christopher with me. This is an unstoppable team, the Troublemakers. And here's the thing. It doesn't matter if it's the Watch, the Classic Rockers, Dog Nation, the Rad Boys. You got to understand, we're the biggest bullies on the block.
I think I said enough in the ring.
And we're going to bully all of you. And that
is a F-A-K-T.
Fact.
Look out, tag team division. Back to you guys.
There you go, man. I'm sure you have some things you'd like to say to them, but prior to us getting to that, I'd like to just talk about what we just saw prior to hearing from the Troublemakers. Eric Enders filling us all in. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I know a couple months ago, Lucio DeVere was jumped in the parking lot, and we didn't know who it was from, and we just found out it was his so-called best friend and tag team partner, Eric Enders, this entire time. So, scum of the earth, I guess. But moving on to some lighter things. We talk about you guys every week. We love you, the Imagination. Thank you for being with us tonight. We're going to get to that main event here very shortly. And remember, don't forget to get your tickets for this, not this Saturday. It's a couple Saturdays from now. I'm getting ahead of myself here. February 17th, VIP almost completely sold out. Get your tickets now. Don't wait. But I'd also like to mention again, Renewal by Anderson. If you are looking for high-quality windows and or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact DC Bentley, a.k.a. Jordan Treese of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870. We don't have many more months of winter, but I know that we all got some old windows. Call DC, man. He's great at what he does. Just call him.
Yeah, you talk about budget when you talk about our sponsor. What I just saw on the screen looked like a budget bully Busick calling out Imagine Wrestling. Glenn Spector, when you know you got your hands full right here with the Classic Rockers. I didn't even listen to all of it because of the delay and just because I didn't care. Glenn Spector, it sounds like that same old boring tune from that same old boring guy. See, Jimmy the Hippie and rocker Chris Sands are making record numbers. Listen to the reaction. Hear the people. The very ones that you kind of throw to the side, for your own agenda. They're the ones that'll make you and break you around here. And they made myself and they made Chris Sands. So, or you can keep sitting in your kitchen with your buddy saying boring things like a double album that won't sell one copy. when the music plays at the end of the night on our match, February 17th, Glenn Spector, it'll be a magic carpet ride because the classic rockers are going to roll you up and smoke your ass. But I'm not going to let that ruin my zen, Mike Zeke. I'm not going to let that ruin my chill.
You get centered, my friend, because as you're getting centered, I'm going to go ahead and kick it to the main event. Let's go to the ring right now.
Sounds good.
Introducing first, he is Magnus Knox.
This guy's got all the tools, still finding his way. Big things for Magnus Knox in the future.
And his opponent. He is the Imagine Live Heavyweight Champion. He is a lowlife. This is James Ross.
Another man with all the tools, but unfortunately chooses to use them in the wrong way. He'd sharpen it on the wall and shank this man if that's what it came to. Good. A true lowlife.
Yeah. I mean, especially the way he's been treating his father. And here we are. We've still yet to hear an apology from him. Maybe we will later. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Showing off a nice view of that beautiful Imagine Live Championship. And referee John making sure everyone's on the up and up for this contest here tonight.
Always impeccable officiating here at Imagine Live from the dojo. Referee John Williams showing you what it's all about right there.
There it is.
The Imagine Live. Very interesting matchup here, Mike Zeke. We have the last graduate of the Imagine Dojo, Magnus Knox, versus the most recent graduate before him.
Yeah.
In James Ross. Be very interesting to see what happens here tonight. First meeting between these two.
Magnus Knox is looking to prove himself, man. I mean, he's had a decent showing the last couple matches. I know he's young, I know he's new, but I mean, he doesn't quit. He doesn't quit.
That solid collar and elbow tie-up goes to that waist lock.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, big German suplex right out of the gate. Magnus Knox.
Just trying to tie him up like a pretzel.
Trying to shoot that half and roll his man over. Magnus Knox wasting no time. Very aggressive.
Amateur wrestler. He knows how to get his opponent down. He knows how to have his way with him, as we're seeing right now.
Very effective there, Magnus Knox. Making full use of that for someone who's collegiately trained amateur wrestler.
Yeah, very athletic.
Yeah, he talks about drinking milk and this and that. Don't kid yourself about Magnus Knox. He's got the tools as he hits the man with his own side Russian leg sweep. There's that refereeing. That's impeccable refereeing. We talked about it, John Williams. That shoulder blade was not down. He will not count it.
Oh, right into the corner turnbuckle.
Magnus
James
Knox.
Ross.
Yeah, trying to avoid contact there. James Ross gets it in anyways. About the force on that club to the back.
Furious.
Right there.
Look at him.
This kid's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, he does. Can't say that I agree with some of his antics, but I mean, it's hard to argue all the things he's been saying. All the success he's had since he split from his father, now him aligning with the Watch. They've never been stronger. I mean,
look at that bridge.
Yeah, wow.
Look at that bridge from Magnus Knox forcing his way up. Beautiful done. Great core strength.
Right back down.
Takes him from that double chin lock down to that rear chin lock there, almost a sleeper hold there. James Ross, we've seen him wear people down with this before on Wednesdays here at the dojo. Right in the crook of the elbow. That's close, but still legal.
Yeah, not quite like the choke that Jake Wiley was showing us earlier on his tag team partner, but nonetheless, it's legal enough. Magnus Knox, hair pulling Wednesday?
Yeah,
slightly?
hair pulling Wednesday.
He's new to the game.
Speaking of hair, Mike Zeke, what do you think Father James Ross's father John would think of that dye job?
I'd imagine he would probably be very supporting at first, but then give him some tips on how he could potentially make it not look so bronze.
He could be proud of that clothesline, though. That was a beautiful clothesline.
All right, going for the cover here. 1, 2. Not so fast, my friend.
Clothesline like that, if he'd grapevined that leg, he very well could have put it away here. Magnus Knox definitely got the wind knocked out of him. You can see him gasping for air there. Oh, another one of them clubs right to the back.
It's all new to him. I mean, he's what, a couple months in here now. He's been training with us for a little over a year and a half now.
James Ross driving that knee right across the temple there. Very calculated and very straightforward offense from James Ross. He understands what it's going to take to keep this guy down, and that's exactly what he's going for. And he's he's willing to cut a corner or two.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be giving somebody with the pedigree of Magnus Knox this kind of time to recover. If I were James Ross, I would be speeding this up a little bit.
Yeah, I'd go with the same aggression that we saw from Magnus Knox. We're going to try to win that match early and really bring it to him. That was questionable. That's in the very lower abdomen.
Was that low, referee?
He said it.
Just asking. I'm low. You are low.
You better pay attention to Magnus.
You're the
Knox.
low life. Yes, you are.
Dork's going to get his ass kicked. Magnus Knox finding his way up to his knee here. If he gets to a vertical base, James Ross could be in trouble.
No.
Get him out of the corner.
Kick to the solar plexus.
Yeah, working on that rib cage. Oh, hard buckle in the corner. Let's see if James Ross can put him away here.
James Ross taking a long breather there.
Oh, not so fast, my friend.
This is the renewal by Anderson window of opportunity that Magnus Knox might need here. Make sure for all your patio door window home investment options, call 814-330-9870. Jordan Treese.
Oh, my Lord!
Me.
Call DC Bentley. Look at these clotheslines.
As he's knocking him plumb out the frame. Oh, there's a kick to the mush. Right in the mouth.
Uh-oh, the straps are coming down. You know what that means?
That means James Ross is on the mat counting his teeth.
Let's go. Come on. Get up.
He's ready to put him away. Can he become the Imagine Live champion right now? Oh, rolls up.
Oh, quick roll up.
Oh, he's got the tights.
Handful of singlet all over that. We hate to see it go down like that.
Oh, man.
Your winner. And still, Imagine Live champion James Ross. Unfortunate.
Oh, there's Gregory. Uh-oh.
Big flapjack on James Ross.
He's excited.
What's in Gorgeous Gregory's head here?
Come on, bring it. Here, high five, right here.
Oh, my God. Well. Well, Gregory got maybe a half a pound of flesh on James Ross. Maybe. Yeah, got a little bit. So, well, the main event is come and gone. I've yet to hear an apology from James Ross. As you can see, he just left. Haven't seen Neighbor John at...
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
So we can toss this format.
Yeah.
There's one thing I need before I make my apology so that everybody can hear it loud and clear. If you wouldn't mind being a good neighbor and let me borrow your microphone.
Anything for you, sir.
There you go. Cameraman Steve. And now that the ring's all clear, there's nobody else around, it is at this time I'm going to call my son out here to give the apology that he owes to his father. So James Ross, if you're back there, I have some things to say. I have some things to hear. And we're going to hear it right now as you're going to apologize to me live. You know what? I'll go first. I'll take the lead. I'll make the attempt to be the better father, the better man. I'll offer an apology first. Because when I tried to raise you, I always tried to do it with an open heart and an open ear. So when you first told me that you thought that I was a bad father, a bad mentor, a bad wrestler, I didn't just throw that out. I listened, and I wondered how I could be better. And then I listened again last week when you said that you wanted change, you wanted revolution, you wanted to forge your own path. Malachi Gage, Chris Coleman, my son James Ross. I apologize because I thought I taught you better than to live vicariously through my sloppy seconds.
I wish.
What's that?
I wish you would die.